You are sitting outside on a warm afternoon just trying to enjoy the quiet. Maybe there is a soda beside your chair. Maybe a plate of food on the table. Maybe your hand is resting on the arm of the porch chair when you hear it. A sharp little buzz near your ear. You turn your head, and there it is. A paper wasp hanging in the air with its long legs dangling beneath it, its narrow body tilting slightly like it is looking straight at you. You lean away. It drifts closer. Your hand rises before you even decide to move. Because in that second, it feels personal. Too close to your face. Too close to your skin. Too close to trust. But before you swing, there is one thing you do not know. That wasp may not be focused on you at all. It may have noticed something before you did. Most people never get past the warning colors. The yellow, the black, the thin waist, the restless flight. A butterfly can pass close to your shoulder and feel harmless. A bee can hover near a flower and feel busy. But a paper wasp feels different. It looks like a warning with wings. And when it keeps coming back, your brain does not see a small animal trying to solve a problem. It sees a threat that has chosen you. But watch it for one more second. Not where it is, where it goes. It does not always fly in random circles. Sometimes it crosses the same corner of the porch. Then the same edge of the garden. Then the same rail, the same fence board, the same underside of a leaf. To you, it looks like harassment. To the wasp, it may be a root. A paper wasp is often not wandering. It is working. Somewhere nearby there may be an open nest made from chewed wood fibers, a little paper comb tucked under an eave, a deck rail, a shed roof, a patio chair, or a piece of outdoor furniture you have walked past all summer without looking underneath. Inside that nest are larvae that cannot hunt for themselves. So the workers leave. They search. They inspect plants. They land on leaves and stems, looking for soft-bodied insects, especially caterpillars, that can be carried back as food for the young. And suddenly, the wasp near your chair becomes something else. Not a tiny attacker. A worker moving through a map you cannot see. But that still does not explain why it keeps flying near you. This is where people make the first mistake. They think closeness means aggression, but closeness can also mean your space has become part of its search. That cold soda sweating on the table, that ripe fruit near the garden, that sweet smell from the trash can, that line of flowers along the porch, that wooden railing slowly weathered by sun and rain. To a paper wasp, your relaxing place may be covered in signals. Adult wasps are drawn to sugary things like nectar, sap, fruit, and sweet liquids. Their young need protein from hunted insects, and their nests are made from fibers scraped and chewed from wood. So if a wasp keeps crossing your space, it may not be asking, "How do I sting this person?" It may be asking, "Where is the food? Where is the wood? Where is the nest? Where is the next place I need to check?" And then comes the stranger possibility. The wasp may not be coming toward you because you are interesting. It may be coming toward you because you are standing between it and something else. Imagine you are sitting on the porch, and the wasp keeps appearing near your shoulder. You swat once. It darts away. A minute later it comes back. Now it feels bold, maybe even angry. But behind you, under the lip of the porch roof, there is a small gray comb attached to the wood. You have not seen it because from your chair it is hidden in shadow. The wasp has not been visiting you. It has been trying to reach home. And now your hand is moving in the air right beside the one place it may defend. That is the moment a misunderstanding can become dangerous. Paper wasps are not out looking for a fight with every person in the yard. But near a nest, the story changes. A worker that ignores you in the garden may react very differently if your movement feels like a threat to the comb, the queen, or the larvae inside it. And unlike a honeybee, a wasp can sting more than once. For some people, especially those with serious allergies, that is not just painful. It can be dangerous. So the wasp was not harmless. But it also was not meaningless. It was a clue. Now picture the same backyard after dinner. The table is quiet. A glass of lemonade sits in the warm air. The porch light has not turned on yet. Near the tomato plant, one paper wasp moves low over the leaves. It does not fly at you. It moves beneath the plant, pauses, then steps carefully along the underside of a leaf. You would never notice the small green caterpillar curled against the stem. But the wasp does. It grips the prey, works quickly, and lifts away with a piece of food for the larvae waiting inside the nest. A few minutes later, it returns. Not because it is obsessed with you. Not because it wants to ruin your evening. Because this corner of the yard has become a hunting ground. The creature you almost slapped out of the air was reading your garden like a map. And this is the twist most people never think about. The paper wasp may be less interested in hurting you than in solving a problem you did not know you had. Somewhere on your plants, something may already be chewing. Somewhere under a leaf, a caterpillar may be feeding. Somewhere near the porch, a hidden nest may be active. The wasp is not always the problem in the scene. Sometimes it is the thing that reveals the scene. That does not mean you should welcome every nest. A paper wasp nest beside a doorway, beside a child's play area, under a chair, near pets, or close to someone with sting allergies is a real safety issue. In that place, it may need careful removal, often by someone who knows how to do it safely. But a nest far from heavy traffic, tucked away where people are not reaching or sitting, may simply be part of the quiet machinery of the yard. A small colony hunting, building, feeding, guarding. Not friendly. Not evil. Just busy. So the next time a paper wasp keeps flying near you, do not let panic be the first thing that moves. Pause. Step away slowly. Cover the drink. Move the food. Look from a safe distance. Watch whether it returns to the same rail, the same eave, the same chair, the same hidden corner under the deck. Watch whether it circles a flower, a trash can, a fruit tree, or a plant with chewed leaves. Because the answer may not be in the wasp's face. It may be in the place it keeps returning to. At first, it looked like a tiny threat refusing to leave you alone. Now, it looks different. A worker following invisible instructions. A hunter searching beneath leaves. A guard protecting a paper home you did not see. A small aerial reader of your yard, noticing what you missed. So, before you swat at that buzzing shape in the warm afternoon air, let it fly one more second. Let it show you its line. Let it reveal the corner, the leaf, the hidden comb, the reason. Because it may not be chasing you. It may be showing you the part of your own yard you never learned to see.